so we get with the Kobo Plus, the Dover thrift editions and stuff like that we've heard countless times before. Um, but anyway, this is the nature of things, which I knew uh, would uh, would sort of transpire. But anyway, it's nothing that hadn't been heard before. But anyway, um, the me going for a coffee this morning at Greg's, where I wanted my sausage roll hot, and it wasn't hot. And the guy said that what they don't have a hot counter, and yeah, at the other Greg's, I've seen another and the one and another one I've been to. Pretty sure they've got a hot counter, but anyway, yeah, it wasn't hot. My mocha wasn't exactly hot, and it ain't the best mocha at Greg's. But anyway, uh, because the coffee shop I usually go to, Coffee One, um, has now changed its opening hours. But anyway, yeah, we get Dover thrift editions, not and the type of stuff you get with books, just like with any other media. For example, with porn, it's like you get all this type of shenanigans. But it's like I knew that the stuff with the original architects and people like the one who shall remain nameless, who was standing, jumping up and down, shaking her tits about on my doorstep years ago. It's that type of stuff, and it's just like it's water off a duck's back. They do try for drug-ins and that sort of thing, and all the rest of it, and all these suggestions to try and make it anything but. But if it wasn't for one of their service users, let's put it like that way, then that's for that service user. That's not for everyone. And the type of stuff I get with porn, the type of stuff I get with books, the type of stuff I get with films, with the traditional media, with the social media, I probably would not have used, because I do believe that you move on from people. People get jobs, people do other things, and move on to new people. It's just, that social media, I don't think I would have really gone on that or mixed with most of the people I did over the course of 24 years. But anyway, this stuff with books, with traditional media, with social media, with the internet itself, with porn, with going downtown, with just about everything. It's pretty predictable stuff. When you're meditating, I'm like keeping one eye on. Well, hang on a sec. They're going to be pulling all these stunts, and what do you know? They pull the stunts. And it's nothing new. It's nothing you ain't seen before. Rerun fever, denouement fever, and all the rest of it. The girl down the coffee shop this morning having kittens, and for momentarily that put me off. That shook me a bit. But I thought, well, hang on a sec, and then I just got on with it. But anyway, nothing that was going on that should have had any impact on me that morning, and pretty much didn't. Apart from my sausage roll not being hot, apart from my mocha being crap at Greg's because their mocha's crap. Apart from the coffee shop not being open, and people trying to write stories around me, sort of thing. But yeah, it's just like, well, you tell me what was so major about today. I'll get this stuff with Dover thrift editions. Well, it's happened countless times before, isn't it? How many times are you going to flog that dead horse? But yeah, this type of stuff goes on, and it's stuff that I sort of you can't help but anticipate. When you're a grown up, not like one of the original architects who couldn't go by the phrase "sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me" sort of thing. It's like with the one psychiatrist who was put up to with his mates watching him, calling how I look at women creepy. Well, he knew that was a bit of codology to find out how would I react to that. Like with the what was it, animal jigsaw puzzle, which didn't have an impact. It didn't affect me in the slightest. Why would it? They try the same stunt with me energy drink that happens to be called Monster. Well, it's sugar free and all the rest of it. But anyway, with the porn and that, all the type of stuff, all the type of, bizarre stuff you get with that. That's pretty, like, it's well, all right then. Whatever, and you just get on with what you want to do, and it's pretty. It's just like you just do your thing and you get on with it. Um, and it's like there seems to be like even having something to eat, all the stories that are being written around it, like trying to put you under pressure while you're having something to eat by having all these stories written around you. You're having something to eat. You're not, and all the rest of it. But like that will continue. Like I said, rerun fever, Dynamore fever, epilogue juggins, all the rest of it, that sort of thing. It's just like, well, I do like my mocker. I do like certain things in life, but there you go. But yeah, nothing new happens today. Tell me something new, and all the rest of it. So yeah. So yeah, that is a bit of a drag. It would be nice to meditate. I can still do a decent meditation with all that core self and other key things that are beneficial about meditation. But yeah, obvious that the books are going to be like they are. Obvious that the films I watch are going to be edited to shit, and all the rest of it. And as I effectively go about my day, with stories written around left, right, and centre. Like I said, constantly, I can walk down the street and people are trying to write stories all around me, and it's just like, and all that. But yeah, anyway, it'll happen tomorrow. The same will happen tomorrow. The same will keep happening, but you just do your thing. But yeah, there's certain things I know how to do as well to just get on with my day. But yeah, quite fascinating now. When Dynamore fever don't work, when rerun fever don't work, because why would they? They crack out the drug-ins. It's just like, why don't you drug yourselves up for a change? Or someone, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, sort of thing. That's what I should never have lost touch with, and I wouldn't have done. But that's the way it goes. But yeah, all in all, a pretty easygoing, laid back day. The only thing that really threw me initially was how the girl down the coffee shop was having kittens, and me thinking, well, what's gone into that then? But anyway, it's not the most difficult stuff in the world to deal with. You just do, if you're a grown up, like I said, the one of the original architects wasn't really a grown up, and so they try and tried to concoct big dramas around it and all the rest of it. But really, the if there is a moral to the story, it is, if sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me, sort of thing. And that is a good adage for people to live by. And it's just do your thing. And all the rest of it just pales into insignificance, really. But yeah, and how I try to test out how you'll try to find ways to test that adage to exhaustion, including the drug-ins. But, well, it still holds true. And it'll hold true more and more, I think. So that's just the way it is. But anyway, regardless of that, regardless of anything I do, stories will continue to be written around me. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just say, well, we've written all these stories around him, and he still just does his thing, which is, all told, nothing really that major.